The worst part of this is like there's a lot of pressure on Hongyu.
He looks completely defeated.
And they liked his performance. They said his performance was good.
And it is one star that like you have to let this go.
You're depressing the rest of the team. I don't understand what yelling at someone in the middle of a nervous, anxious attack like is gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure what the end goal was here, other than potentially have drama on TV. Welcome back to another episode of Boys Love Boys 2 Planet. This week we are recapping episode 9, and as always, I'm Adam.
And I'm RJ.
You foam all over your lips. Ew, gross. Welcome back. We're gonna get right into it, girls.
Honey.
We had a chop last week. Mm-hmm. And by that I mean a bunch of people left. We had a chopped salad. We had a gorgeous chopped
cob.
Mm-hmm. Bunch of people left. Obviously, they had started rehearsing for these numbers.
Debut concept
mission. And now we've got a conundrum because we've got people that need to move. Okay. So, 4 songs. Lucky Macho, they went down to 5 people. Chains is down to 11. Main Dish is down to 1. And Sugar High is down to 7.
Oh, main dish.
Oh, main dish.
1 dish. 2 dish.
Red dish. Blue dish. Great. In Lucky Macho, they end up getting Junil. Kaiwan, Yoonsa, and Chingyu had also volunteered but they were not chosen.
Yes, yeah.
In Main Dish, Jihao has Hongyu and Kaiwan both volunteer, and then Chingy gets thrown out of Sugar High.
Yeah.
And Kangmin and Junsa don't get thrown out of Chains. They elect to go technically, but they're to the last position.
They did it in a way of like, well, let's do the positions, and if there's no one that can be any of these positions, then they're automatically out.
Right.
Kangmin did not. When it got to the last sub-rapper, it was Kangmin, Jahao, and Junso. Mm-hmm. And Jahao was the one that they picked. But I think Junso was the one who did elect and was like, I don't think that I would fit this role anyway, so it doesn't feel like I...
No, Kangmin said that because he didn't raise his hand, remember? And then they were
oh, yes. Well, Kangmin was like trying.
Right.
I'm assuming Junso was also trying, but they made it...
We don't know.
We don't know. But they were focusing on Kangmin because he was the one that was really trying and got really peeved.
Well, because Kangmin has the most interesting storyline in this episode.
Kangmin's the star of the episode.
He's the protagonist? The main character.
He's the main character.
Of the episode,
I don't think he learned a lesson. I don't think he changes for good.
I think probably watching yourself on TV after the fact would be like, oh boy.
Not in the full narrative of the show, but maybe. I'm sure he saw it and was like, oh.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, before we get to Main Dish, let's talk about Lucky Macho. Lucky Macho, we have Park Dong-gyu is the leader, Kim Junmin is the killing part, and then we have Park Junil, Hu Han-wen, Hu Shin-long, and Yumeki. What did you think?
Of the song?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Macho, I liked the performance a lot. I thought I liked the song, because I said last week, I was like, I think I'm going to like Lucky Macho a lot. I like the hook of the song that we hear all the time, and then they go into like this pre-chorus bridge that I'm like, oh, it's so jarring and different. Yeah. But I think in like outside a Survivor Show context, I may like it more.
Yeah.
But I thought they ate this up. I really liked this is the best motocross look.
The looks are great.
That I've seen in K-pop.
So there's supposed to be 4 very specific different concepts.
Yeah.
And I think
this is like
obviously Sugar High is its own concept.
Brand, yeah.
And I think Chains is its own concept.
Is this like the hip hop K-pop?
Yeah, because I mean this and Main Dish are both different musical genres.
Main Dish
but
has
I don't
more
know if
rap,
I would say overall concept they're like totally dissimilar.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I think song wise, they sound different, but they kind of give the same group could do both songs.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I think Chains and Sugar High, those are different groups.
Yes, totally. I mean, Chains is like your classic, like it's
And
a little
Hypin'.
R&B sexy moment.
Yeah.
And Sugar
Sugar
High
High
is
is everything I listen to.
a song for Adam, so it's fine. I thought the song was good. I thought the performance was really steady, stable. I mean, we're down to the top 24.
Yeah.
Everyone's good.
Yeah.
Most people are good. Some people have star quality. And you know who does have star quality? Kim Junmin.
He does. He got the main character of this
Him and Dongyu have the like
because they've been
co-main
together from the
characters.
beginning. They've been roommate.
Now I will say,
I know. I saw this comment too.
in terms of interesting packages, I'm
I don't know
not
if
sure that like
showing up on
waking
time.
up early is like incredibly interesting for me to watch.
Yeah.
However,
It's commendable.
it's a nice. Once
good
you
to know-
see all 4 packages,
Yes, you're like,
this
wow.
is a real nice,
I know.
calm. Everyone's working well
Yeah.
together. There's no stress.
I think that's what I like most about Lucky Macho is that they all worked well. Like it came together really well from the beginning.
Yeah.
That it was like they've got this in the bag.
Yeah, I thought this was really good. I liked the fits.
Who was
I
your
think
favorite
the song
performer?
is good.
Let's say it in 3. Your favorite performer in
Oh,
this number.
okay.
1, 2, 3.
Junmin.
Shinlong.
Oh,
I thought Shinlong, even though he didn't have a lot of the story, I was drawn out to him. I think Junwon was great too, and I really like how when he said when we got to the end of the song, I felt like I was just laughing with my friends. Like I was having
Yeah.
such a good time.
Yeah.
I really like that
Yeah.
when performers do that. Every time Shinlong was on screen, I was glued to him.
And his new
And
hair.
his new hair,
he
his tiny
looks
little
great.
waist.
He
It's
looks
just
great.
it's all working.
Shout out to you, King.
All working for me.
I thought Junmin. I just like the whole group. I think it was very smart to start with this number because they all feel so comfortable. They feel so relaxed. They really do feel like a group.
I know.
Like,
Balanced.
If I was like watching M Countdown and this popped up, I'd be like, "Oh, wow!
let
Like
me follow
this
Lucky
is a rookie
Macho."
group. Like,
Yeah.
wow!" So there's that.
They check all the boxes for me.
They check all the boxes. I would say maybe the only. No, it's fine. It's great. It's great.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't know if there's anything. I don't know if I'm being surprised anymore.
Yeah.
But I can't tell if that's just because I've now have like watched 8 survival shows.
That's true,
And
that's true.
survival shows just can't surprise me in the same way
That's
anymore.
true. That's true.
So that could be it.
Yeah.
I really do think Junmin like comes out of the screen.
Oh, totally.
I think he like him for sure. Shinlong. I think Dongyu is really good in
Yeah.
this. I think Yumeki is good. It's so interesting because multiple of them go out for the killing part, and I don't. Yumeki is a very good dancer, and I see that objectively. But there's something I cannot figure out why I'm not.
Because I think when he's the performer, he carries a lot of it up here. He keeps hunching his shoulders up. That makes him feel like,
feels like
you're
tight.
already short. I already feel like I can't find you. When Junmin and Shinlong were trying out for the killing part, I was like, two very different, but both very good.
Yeah.
But they are like, it's in their body.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, just the
Shinlong,
confidence.
I think, is like easily can find the like way to make it feel like his own.
It's his own, yeah.
Whereas like Junmin is like the level of precision looks
Yeah,
so
I
clean
know.
that
He's
it's
a-
like, oh, it's
He's
amazing.
like legit a star.
Yeah.
Legitimately a star.
Web.
Web.
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
But yeah, I mean like I gotta be honest.
I know. Is it
early to
interesting-
bed, early to rise does not an interesting package make, okay?
I mean, that I think sometimes. Who are we?
It's the most like pleasure to have in class.
Yes.
Energy.
Well, okay. So on Patreon, we're also watching Let Free the Curse of Taekwondo, and we were watching it, and one of the characters is like really good with kids. He teaches like Taekwondo to kids, and I made a comment that was like, "God, something about a man who's good with kids." And Adam was like, "Yes, that also just shows the state of where we are today. That like."
It's
That's-
commendable. Why are you bringing this up?
Because it's the same way. Watching Dongyu and Junmin
Oh.
show up on time
sure,
or
sure,
10
sure.
minutes early for their call time. It's like, oh my God, what perfect men. And
I
like,
mean, it's very
that's
clear
such a-
that production would very much like to have either one or the other in this group.
because they're good kids.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't mind when production does this if they are good.
If they're good.
If I can see what the vision is,
If
I'm
we're
like,
seeing something that
if you're
only-
gonna show me that also on top of the fact that they're good, they're also like really professional,
Great workers, yeah.
like great.
Because that's
at the end of the day, it's you who has to work with them, not me.
And also those are things that you only production can see. So
Right.
you should give that to us because that'll give us more incentive to vote for them because we're seeing the things that are good behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Because we never see things behind the scenes.
right.
Like fans don't ultimately know what goes on.
I
or
don't
how it
think
works.
it's necessarily the most thrilling media I've ever watched, but I don't think it's like unrealistic to want this as like part of the group you're going to fund.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's move on. Sugar High.
Sugar high, do 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 do. Sugar high.
I felt like the dance breaks.
Yeah, there was a Fantasy Boys the series about them where they kind of like added them in so that they had them, but they felt like unnatural
Clunky. Yeah.
with the songs.
Anyway, Sugar High, we've got Jang Hanum as the leader. Masato is the killing part. Kang Woo-jin, Choi Lee-yu, Na Yoon-seo, and Chung Sang-hyun. This is the bright boy, refreshing concept.
Jellycat Diner concept.
Let me say this about the concept. Okay? Concept alone, just visuals. We're looking at the visuals. 10 out of 10. 10 out of goddamn 10.
The costuming,
the costuming,
set,
the AI slop, confetti slop on the screen. Loved it.
Candy Crush ass.
Like pinks and whites.
Pinks and blues and whites.
Oh my god!
Pinks
it was
and sky
like
blues.
walking into what Adam's dreams look like at night. I was like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
apart from that, so during their process, they like did the midpoint check-in. They were lacking a lot of details.
Ching-yi and Yoon-seo were like the performance leaders, but because they kicked Ching-yi out, Yoon-seo was burdened, heavily burdened, Robert. Burdened. What about the girls?
I think Hyunjun was also helping with like teaching the choreo as well. Because it was like the three mangnes.
But she's back to school.
Back at school.
back
Get
at
that
Hanlim.
degree.
Back at Hanlim, I guess. So Yoon-seo is burdened.
The weird part is like it doesn't. They talk about this later with Main Dish. You would not know that all of these people had already spent a week learning this choreo.
I know. Oh, going into the elimination.
No. In the midpoint check-in.
By the midpoint, it's already been a week.
Right, because they didn't add anyone new. They moved parts, so they obviously had transitions that were like a little
they didn't add
clunky.
anyone. Yeah,
but everyone has been there for a week.
That's why That's why they were shocked when Main Dish was like, "Wow, you got a lot by the time you got to the midpoint."
Masato has a tough time.
This is not our. Their dance cards are not at a 10.
Oh.
This group.
Oh, I see. Dance 10, looks 3. It's like looks through 10, dance 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
dance 7.
Yeah, I would say
6 or 7.
3 to 7.
Yeah.
3 to 7.
Yeah. Depending on the person.
Yeah, and they are aware of it. Like Hanum is like, so Yoon-seo, we are mostly vocalists, mostly personality hires. So you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
So they all do their best to try and like make sure that like they're very grateful for him. They're apologetic to him because they're like, we're so sorry that like we can't keep up.
This is Yoon-seo
he's working the hardest. He's Reba.
Yeah.
Single mom who works so hard, loves her kids, and never stops. Yeah.
And her kids are his youngs.
And
Yeah. Who I think it's also very interesting because at the midpoint check-in, they're like, is there anyone that's frustrating you?
And they all like joke that it's Woojin.
Look at Woojin, but then that isn't a storyline at
no.
all.
So I was like, I was curious. I wanted them to be like, okay, I just inferred that Woojin probably had the hardest time picking up the choreography.
Sure, that's what I
and that's why
inferred as well.
Yeah, but then you watch the performance, and he does okay. He's not the one He's not the one that I'm like, ooh.
No, and okay, let's talk about this performance.
I feel bad for Sugar High because I think it had a lot of, not to compare it again to Boys Planet, but like Say My Name was the one bright song. So by having one bright song in this round, it's always the like, ooh, look at all these people that can also do this.
Look at the cuties.
Either hone in on the cuties or like show someone that can actually deliver cute, like Jung. And like, I would say Jung and Hanbin probably were the ones that were like, wow.
Sure.
This was like kind of great to see a different side of him. Because I would say like Matthew
Sunghan.
I would say
my king, my vocal king.
Yeah, and Woojin were like, I could see that.
Sure.
They could
That's obvious. Yeah.
For here, it was pretty much everyone was like, I could see everyone here deliver this.
Everyone in this group is very clearly from the cute line of the show.
The cute spectrum.
Yes. So it makes sense visually why they were placed in this song.
Yes, that's true. They were voted. I forgot about that.
I think this season, a consistent thing for the majority of the people who are cute is that their skills overall maybe are not where those who aren't cute are.
Yeah.
I think this is the weakest performance.
I think it's the weakest performance. There's been some riggery.
I want to say this though, and they're not gonna like that I'm gonna say
God.
it again.
Who is it again?
They're not gonna like that I say it again.
Is it Liu?
It's Liu.
Wow,
I
really?
genuinely think that Liu has maybe no talent, but he really has star quality.
He's smiling the entire
when they do those close-ups on, and it's truly not even like, oh, I just find him. I mean, I think he's cute, but like. Yeah. It's not even like, oh my god, like I don't like freak out over Liu.
Yes, no, but it's like, oh, like it makes you feel good that you're like watching.
He looks like he's connecting with the lens of the camera.
Yeah,
and I think that goes a long way because
does.
I think this season we have a lot of people that don't connect. And it's not something. It's something
they may be the greatest performers.
Teach.
They may have the vocals, the dancing, everything. Check. But it's not connecting through.
Yeah. Am I gonna say he's the number one talent on the show?
No. Am I gonna say he should be?
I'm not blind.
Am I gonna say he should be in the top 8? No. I wouldn't say that.
I would just say he doesn't have nothing. It makes sense to me why he's made it this far.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest?
Yes.
It makes sense. It makes more sense to me why he's this far versus Masato.
I know.
Because I don't feel the same.
I don't feel the same connecting with Masato.
I think Masato I think the thing about Masato though is he will like rehearse and you'll be like, oh boy,
I know,
oh boy, and then in the performance
he pulls it off.
He pulls it off.
He always has the steepest curve.
Yes.
Every time,
every round has been this way. Yes.
It's like, I don't know how you're gonna do this, and then he pulls it off. It's not perfect in the way that like he does the lines correctly, he does everything correctly.
Yeah.
But there's still a block. Yeah, it is just fascinating. Someone like Liu, where he doesn't have a filter that like I have to like block myself. Even like when he did his star level test, his first ever test, it was not good, but he was like locked in on smiling and performing.
Yeah.
That I was like, if you have a strength, of course that's what you're gonna lead with.
No, in no way am I being
again,
like advocating.
I'm voting for Liu.
I'm just
honey.
saying. No. In like 2 years, when he ends up on like
Tuvan,
Make Mate 4 or whatever, I don't know. I won't be surprised when he wins because he has it. It just needs to be honed.
Yes,
and in that time do so.
Hello, Shuaibo, Ma Jingxiang, like all of these people that have now debuted, and we all like.
I think Ma Jingxiang actually had more talent than people give him credit for. But yes,
he was just a little off.
It was a little green. It was green.
Yes, he was like off rhythm all the time. Every single.
Well,
but then he goes up to being like second place, third place, or whatever. So like there's
growth.
There's growth. Or was he first? I forget. Anyway,
we didn't watch
we
it.
didn't watch it. But yeah, there's growth.
Um,
But who is your favorite performance in this? I really have to think about this. Can I say the names of this one again? I actually forget.
I didn't even say who the top and the bottom were for.
I know you didn't. I assumed you were just gonna do it all at the end.
Okay, I'll do it at the end.
Hanem Masato, Ujin Liu, Yunso Samhyun. Oof.
Who is my MVP
Who is your favorite? Yeah, who?
for this song?
Yeah. If you had to vote for just one person every round, if those were the rules.
I feel like I live on the moon. I feel like I don't understand how Yoonsa got the lowest score in this group.
I know.
Because I think him not totally feeling naturally really cutesy, like being like a guy in a cute body, I think that is like the perfect addition to add to this already
super
there's already
cute
everybody else is cute,
Yeah,
so it's like a
totally.
nice little flavor.
Yeah.
I think he is super talented.
Yeah.
And I really do think he has it. He wasn't my favorite in the group, but I don't understand why he was in last.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite was probably Kang Woo-jin, just because I really I just think he's like very charming and sweet, and like that's absolutely what the song called for.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think he's like the world's greatest dancer. I'm not saying that. But out of all of them, I think Hanum has a great voice. This is here now. I have to go to my other thing.
I know.
Hanum.
Pour one out to our sister. We already gave you one warning last week. Okay.
We gave you one warning, and unfortunately, fool me once, fool me twice. This is such a clear. It's called Sugar High. It's practically called Soda Pop.
Literally.
Just put the smile on. Just put the smile on. You got to do it. I don't know if I could. Listen.
Please.
I was in swing choir in high school. Okay.
How brave.
And let's talk about a group of people where your whole job is to just smile through every song.
Literally.
Okay. You're singing "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year." You're smiling. You're singing.
And what was the choreo to that?
You're singing Bohemian Rhapsody, and you're still smiling.
Oh, boy.
You know, you're singing "Don't Stop Believin'," and you're still smiling. Gleaver. It's got to connect all the way. Especially because, Mama, they close up you so many times.
I know.
And you are
because you have the main vocals, honey.
He's so intent on serving face, which he does.
And
listen, I'd rather have serve face than serve nothing.
Yeah.
But
you gotta know what the meal is to serve.
But like, if he had been in chains and served face, I would have been like,
that's
well,
the thing.
yes,
that would have
Mama.
been such a gag if Hanum was in chains to give us like something completely different.
Do you think that
I feel like that's the
like,
missed opportunity here is to give people what they
don't naturally
do, and I don't know if because technically they also voted in last season, but it just I think worked out better.
They appeal. The only difference between last season and this season is the appeal. Last year
they made
like,
little videos. Yeah, because remember Christian made that video. It's like, oh, I want to sing this song because of like my. I don't remember what words he said.
The only one I remember was Haruto, and then later he realized that he got the lyrics wrong because he thought it was hot chocolate or whatever.
Yes.
He didn't think it was supercharger.
Super chocolate. Super chocolate. Super chocolate.
They didn't appeal this time, so it was just based on gut instinct for the star creator Nims. Who was your favorite?
It's gonna be Kang Woo-jin too. I think he had, out of all the smiles in Sugar High, he's the one that really got me.
Yeah.
Touched my heart.
After having just seen the boys yesterday in concert.
I know.
A very Young-un energy.
I know. Oh my god.
In like a way where like I'll buy whatever Young-un is selling. I will purchase whatever Young-un is selling.
Oh my god, he is a little Young-un.
But like it is he is so naturally gifted in like that sweet boyfriend energy that you're like, oh my god.
I would
put a flannel on this man.
Put a flannel.
Oh, it's over, diva.
With his guitar on. You're dead.
This is Wonderwall.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have to? Let's go to main dish. We got Li Ji
Actually,
Hao.
I'm full.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually just asked for it was just a cheese. I just came in for cheesecake.
Oh, I just, the apps are fine. We'll just stick to apps.
We're just going to do the egg roll sampler platter at Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
why can't I have an egg roll sample? I want an egg roll sampler platter right now.
Okay, main dish. We've got Li Ji Hao as the leader, Yu Kang-min as the killing part, Sun Hung-yu, Kim Jun-seo, Chen Kai-wen, and Shi Qingyi. And this is fine. Let's say the performance.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the positives.
Separate about great performance.
Good performance.
Really good.
Yeah.
I think so. Not my favorite song, but the performance was like charged, had interesting levels.
Yeah.
Like,
I do think over time I've realized that I do like the sound of a rock style song more than like a rap style
like
song.
a hard trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's what Lucky Macho was
Right.
necessarily, but like of the two, I think I gravitate more toward the band sound.
But I think they're just we had a huge gap in like fourth gen of like all the boy group songs had that like trap beat that I'm like, can we try something else?
Sure.
So like dipping into the rock, or when they go like old school in the hip hop, in the 90s sound,
Yeah.
I really
the more
gravitate.
bouncy.
Yes,
hip-hop
I gravitate
sound,
towards that too.
So I think the song is fine. Again, I think the dance break was a little weird.
It's a bummer. It's a bummer.
It's a bummer.
It's a real bummer.
Okay, so here's the tea.
Okay.
They have to fill every spot.
Yes. Kangmin's already angry because he got kicked out.
Kangmin's already angry because he didn't get kicked out. He left on his own accord, but he got kicked out. He was trying real hard for all the spots in chains. Didn't end up getting him. That's why he left. He comes over. He's got an intense, fiery passion. Okay, I think
you could say
potentially Baco's words
speech
really scared the shit out of him.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Wheelie
spooked him.
Yeah,
he feels very intense in a way that at first I was like, all right.
Let's go. Let's bring the fire back.
Let's go, Kangmin.
Yes, because he nails the midpoint killing part. He nails the killing part audition, first of all.
Yeah, the audition, like, alone, they, like, have a thing of being, like, because Li Ji Hao also goes for it, and they're like, it didn't even look like Li Ji Hao has, like, learned it for a week.
Yes. And Kangmin just learned it in 10 minutes.
Right. Great. Let's go.
I was like, let's go
with the energy.
Let's
right.
go.
Let's go, Irish. Okay. Then we start to run into some trouble. So Sun Hung-yu, apparently, we are now realizing is like a slow memorizer of choreo.
Yeah. He says like, give me 3 days.
It's
Kangmin's
interesting
like, we
because
perform in 3 days.
when he talks about in his last group, he was
the main dancer.
He was the main dancer. You can be a main dancer and pick up choreography slowly. I'm not, obviously, I think that's possible.
Yeah.
But it is interesting because I would not normally think that those two marry in that way. And there is a level, I'm going to put my card down. There is a level at which you on the show are supposed to thread a very specific needle.
Mm-hmm.
You are supposed to care about your solo performance, and you are supposed to care
that
about
it's a
the
group.
overall group performance.
Yes.
But you are not supposed to really give too much weight in either direction.
Yeah.
If you put too much pressure on yourself, you're going to yourself up. If you start to realize that one person in your group isn't doing exactly what they should be doing, it's going to bring the energy to a halt. I think Kangmin, was probably in the latter camp where he was like, I'm so good at this killing part, because genuinely he's the best one in this performance. He is so good in this part that he's like, everyone needs to be at my level. When that is how the benefits work. So I understand. Right. I understand the intensity. I understand wanting the benefits. I understand feeling the pressure. I think he dropped technically one spot because he was 7th and now he's 8th. So I understand that he's like really desperate for the benefits in a very specific way. And I think he's looking at his group and seeing like, well, I would win probably win the number 1 spot of the group.
Yeah.
So if our group wins, then I would get 300,000 points.
Yep.
I'm just bringing this up because Sangwon is going to have a similar situation a little bit, and he acts very differently, but I think he's in a very different place about the benefits.
Yes,
so
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So I understand where his mind is at, but I think it like comes across so poorly, and that's me fully giving the absolute benefit of the doubt. I am not willing or engaging with like an idea that this is like a clear sign that he is xenophobic. I feel like xenophobia is a real thing, and I feel like being mean to someone in a high pressure situation or like not acting your best is not indicative of that necessarily. Yeah. I don't think it's I just think like let's all calm down. Yeah. The worst part of this is like there's a lot of pressure on Hongyu.
He feels he is like, I'm burned. He shows up in rehearsal with it.
Yes.
He looks completely defeated. All the masters are like, what is going on? And they do the performance, and they're like...
This is dress rehearsal the day before.
And he just breaks down. Like, he is fully, like, high pressure. Also high pressure situation. Like, just can't contain it anymore. And he says, I feel like I am bringing everyone down with my performance, and I just feel so bad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
they liked his performance. They said his performance was good.
And it is one star that, like, at least the one that they show us, right? That it says, like, we liked what you did. You have to let this go. You have to change this because you're bringing the whole team down. Like, you're
depressing
the rest of the team. So you need to let this go.
I feel like it is very interesting to show this because we had a very similar storyline with Junmin mere weeks ago.
Yes.
And Connie obviously went and consoled him. We talked about how great that moment was. We talked about how nice it was to see da-da-da-da.
Obviously, not every master is going to do that. Mm-hmm. But also, this is the day before, so also, we don't know. Maybe Connie also did give this... Because Connie also was like... She was one of the judges that were like, what's going on with Hongyu? Like, what's going on?
I don't understand what yelling at someone in the middle of like a nervous, anxious attack like is gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure what the end goal was here, other than potentially have drama on TV.
Yeah.
It feels like a complete bummer. Mm-hmm. And at that point, that's when I was like, Kangwin's gonna realize he needs to like be like, it's okay, like you'll get through it. And it does not happen that way.
No,
and in fact,
he
gets
doubles
worse.
Yeah, he doubles down actually. He takes it as a plight of like, you're embarrassing the team with what you did up there. And like you can't do that. And Hongyu like has to like, what? Sorry, what did you say to me?
It's so bad.
And they all have to separate them.
Yes.
Shihao is literally holding back Kang. I mean, Chingy and Kaiwen are holding back Hongyu. And listen, I understand this happens. Not everyone is perfect in a group, right?
This happens way more than we all know.
Yeah.
This happens like with many groups
People
many
are
times.
Fighting right before they go out on stage.
Correct. This happens way more often than we are privy to. So this is not a new thing that's just happening for the first time in K-pop. Like, let's all be so serious. But
it is crazy to...
It's a bummer to see it because I can understand... I obviously can see the nugget, the kernel of where Kangmin is coming from, but like it comes across so bad.
So bad.
Let alone to the viewers, it comes across so bad to Hongyu.
I know.
If you want him to do well, berating him is not gonna like
that's what
do
that is what I'm saying. If someone is already down and they already know what they have to do, they already know they are just in a moment of weakness. They've already been told by the masters, by the judges, that he needs to do this.
Yeah.
Why would you go out of your way to like continue it?
It's just like, so I thought this was going to be the
Say My
Matthew
Name,
Sung
Matthew.
Hanbin situation
Right.
from, was it Say My Name?
Yeah,
wasn't
Say My
it?
Name.
So I was like prepared that that's where this
Matthew's
was
gonna be
headed.
like, the reason why I'm doing this is because of this, and I
Or even just like coming together to like we talked
They
about
have
that
that
episode
one
so
s-
much because
yeah.
Matthew gets like so much time to justify his actions.
Yeah.
Like the show spends a lot of time to explain what happened, but also
He talks to the
make you
masters
feel
on
like
his
you're
own.
not supposed to blame him for it, right?
Yes.
This is like, I was waiting for the resolution. I was waiting for Kangmin to be like, I shouldn't have put so much pressure on you. I thought it would like
No.
help you. I thought it would help motivate you, or even like something like that. I would be
Yeah.
like, it's understandable. That is a tactic. I would probably change tactics if it doesn't seem like it's working.
Right.
But like, there's just nothing. And then they have this one scene where it's like them in
they're
the
all
bedroom.
in the room. Yeah, they all bring the
And
group
they're all
together.
like, well, let's just do great
and
tomorrow.
yes, basically Jihao is like, let's just all, do our best.
And that's
Woo!
the resolution. And I don't understand.
I don't think there may be apologies happened after or whatever. But I think
Yeah.
it was just like I could tell that those two people were like, okay, so we just don't work the same way. You just operate in a different wavelength than I do. Like I could see if I was Hongyu, I'd be like, okay, you're just an intense person. This is your intensity level.
Yeah.
You can't see when it's time to put that off and like kind of be empathetic.
Yeah.
That's fine. People are different.
Yeah.
I won't engage.
Yeah. Now I have to do my caveat of like, this does not mean Kangmin's an evil person. This does not mean he's morally corrupt or bankrupt.
People can make mistakes,
We don't
yeah.
need to do that.
We don't need to
guys.
write-
We can all just breathe through it.
Yeah.
Hangyu's fine.
Because weren't there a lot of? Didn't someone leave a long? People just had a lot of feelings.
People have a lot of feelings. I understand. People feel very
You have to be
protective
mad at-
of people
Yes.
that they like, obviously. Or we already, I think a lot of international fans already feel very protective of the Sea Planet trainees
boys,
because
yeah.
of what's going on.
Right.
So we're obviously like have our like a little bit mama bear energy
Yes.
for sure. But we don't need to like now create myths and legends and folklore about Kangmin, the evil ogre from that lives under the bridge. Okay, like he's just a guy, and he like f***ed up a little bit. And like if you've ever worked with someone and they like snapped at you, and you were
Yeah.
like, "What the?" Guess what? They're not Satan now.
Yeah.
they're just a guy.
You know what? At my last job, this happened like when I first started, and someone that I knew was very intense because it was a high stakes client, and they were like taking it out on basically me and my team, and then like had to kind of interfere and be like, look, this, and they ended up apologizing, and they were like, you get to see me at my worst sometimes, and I'm sorry because I just can't help myself when it's super stressful.
Was that the job you worked at where? You know what?
There
There was like such a great
was a
joke
great-
there,
I'm
but
sure
then
the
the
joke
way
was
I would have had
great.
to lay it,
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, was that when she told you, Courtney, take your break? But like nobody's gonna get that, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I did take my break.
Listen, it's just reminding everybody.
Yeah.
This is just a show about real people.
Yeah.
Who aren't.
And you know
monsters.
what? The very, very group.
You don't have to be like, now I want Kong. I'm not saying like go vote for Kong.
You don't have to pick a.
You can be like, I'm dropping him out of my 8. I didn't like the
You
way he
don't have
acted.
to have
That's
any
fine. We
opinion
just don't
on
need to then make it be like, and morally, he is disgusting.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
we can also just
Just be like, well,
let's breathe.
yeah.
Because that's
I didn't like that.
is,
Not for me.
I do think it's fine that if you feel like a person makes a mistake on the show that you don't like, you don't have to vote for them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to want them in the group. Like I think that's fine too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Why
It's
do
just we don't need to take it outside.
Yeah.
Keep it in the house.
Why do people need to feel like if they decide on an opinion, everyone also has to share that opinion?
Do you know why, genuinely? It's because people feel like they have no control over anything that's actually going on in the world. So the only kind of modicum amount of like control they have is over this like fandom space. And
Yeah.
that's why people get so intense about it. Because they look around at the state of the world and they're like, well, I can't fix any of this. But you know what I can fix? People voting for X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. So Anyone looking for? Hey, anyone got any visas they want to hand out to us?
Oy, oy. Let's go to Chains.
Who does your favorite? Kangmin was your favorite performer?
Kangmin was my favorite performance. I do think he's like.
I do think he is the best. I was just drawn to Kaiwan, obviously.
Oh,
he was second.
Yeah,
right.
He was,
and he had that great rapper like intro where he like cracks the screen by the audience and like.
Chingy's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chains. We've got Jun Ijong as the leader. Lee Sang-won as the killing part. Lee Leo, Joan Shin, Kim Gon-woo, and Jang Ja-hao.
Yeah.
Okay, this is some more drama, but in an opposite direction. So last week, we had gotten the two, because there were like two lines. We'd gotten the two killing parts down to Anshin and Ja-hao. And now this week, in like the reapportionment of the actual 6 spots,
Sang-won puts his hat back in the race.
Now puts his hat back in the race. They pick Sang-won. So Sang-won is now the killing part.
Yes, and everyone is like, I think Anshin and Ja-hao are like disappointed, but they are like, they show in the edit that like they're very accepting of what the card they're dealt with. And Ja-hao is like, I will just make sure that these 8 seconds that I have are great.
He has the perfect attitude you have to have about this.
Know.
You can't be like, you can't blame people because that's going to look bad in the edit. You just got to be like, and I'm going to make it look like it's
I'll just make sure that this, I make these 8 seconds.
And mama, boy did he.
But then when they get to the midpoint, everyone is like, Kanye was like, who's killing part? Sang-won? Again? Oh.
What do you think about this?
If they're the same killing part over and over again?
Yeah, because like Hanbin was the killing part in every song, but
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't matter because that would be after this performance, technically. Okay, it's actually ironic that we're talking about this today because Jean Smart just won her like
7th Emmy
or whatever. Which shout out to Jean Smart if you're watching.
Jean Smart, huge Boys 2 Planet fan.
Huge Boys 2 Planet fan. Huge BL lover.
Yeah.
No, because Jean Smart, and so now every time, it always happens with actresses, but anytime somebody wins, specifically the Emmys, they win the same award for the same role.
Yes, the Emmys love to give a series of.
Oh yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, honey. So anytime this happens, there starts to be this chatter of like, should we not disallow them to even be eligible in the future after their win? It's a debate you could have. I feel like it's similar to
killing parts.
Should you do killing parts multiple times in a show?
If they're picking, if they're voting,
I know.
If they in the group decide together,
but here's the thing: these votes for the killing parts are not just I think this person's the best. They are also factoring in who does the audience like the most.
Yes, yeah.
Who's gonna get us in totality the most votes?
So I think what they ended up doing was right, like from the judging perspective of like, okay, if you're gonna be killing part again, then you have to keep stepping it up every time.
Yeah, that I agree with,
and I agree.
It is only a bummer because we are looking at the group and seeing how good, like objectively seeing how good Ja-hao is.
Yes.
And being like, this was his opportunity to have a killing part.
Yeah.
And now
even Sang-won sees it like he's.
And because we all know that any amount of screen time is basically the only way you can
guarantee something.
Like eyes on you.
Yeah.
Like it's the only way for that to happen. So I think, but it goes to show that like, I don't think there's been anyone else that in the previous 2 performances with Sang-won where I was like, oh, well, this person was at Sang-won's level and should have also been killing part.
Yeah.
And that just really speaks to Sang-won's power.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which we've obviously talked about.
So.
However.
Sang-won does feel this burden.
A lot of burdens.
It's a burdensome episode, Robert. Just think of the girls, Robert. But Sang-won feels this, and so he decides to take Ja-hao's sub-rapper 2 part, because he's going to do the killing part anyway, and then give Ja-hao his, like, sub-vocal part.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
which has more seconds.
Yeah.
Technically.
And honestly, as I was watching it, I was like, oh, the sub-rapper 2 part made sense for Sangwon because it continued his story in the song of the like he's the one that's like chained, because like his little sub-rapper 8-second part was like him being dragged around in the chains again or whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, this made sense.
Yeah.
So Jiahao now has this crazy part in the song.
Well, first he has the part in the very intro where he rips his like choker off.
Yes.
Which I was like, and then he has the thrust,
the midair thrust, heard around the world, felt around the world, honey.
Impregnated around the world.
It is. Woo.
It is so.
It's so funny because shout out to our friend Freddie, who is also watching Boys to Planet, and they had the Jiahao as their thumbnail. I was like, I see you.
Yeah, I get it.
I see you. I get it. I get it.
What did you think of the performance?
I thought this was the best performance out of all 4.
I do think so.
It was just, first of all, they got like crazy production value. But thinking about it, I was like, no, I think they just had an intentional direction to what the song was going to be. So they chose specifically what the production elements were.
Yeah.
I thought everyone did a really good job. I thought the choreo.
It's funny how it's over me with chains.
I know. It's over me.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to compare,
yes,
blah, blah, blah.
But
I just think it's funny.
They keep tracking down. Yeah. Yeah, because Supercharger is I would say, the main dish. And I'd say Switch is the Lucky Matcha, which is like fun.
You think Supercharger's main dish?
Because Supercharger was so serious. And I feel like main dish is like more serious
I guess,
than...
yeah. The intensity.
Yeah. And Switch and Macho are like a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
I thought the choreography was interesting and like coherent.
It's
and
so
it was
funny
tight.
now getting into P1 Harmony. Switch is such a P1
I
Harmony
know,
song.
right? I know.
It's so funny now seeing it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my favorite performance.
This is a really good performance.
The dance break didn't bother me as much, but I understand when you were like, yeah, it just feels a little disconnected.
No, it didn't.
Again.
It doesn't. It just feels like I hate when they feel like they have to make it a new sound for a dance break. Like you can just continue the same sound. I don't know. It's just like it becomes so jarring for like no reason. I feel like, but whatever. I think this is great. I think this is like the best of the 4. I actually don't think there's a bad. I don't think there's a bad performance of the 4.
Yeah.
Of the 4 songs.
Oh, okay.
I think all performances are like good to great.
Yes, I think Sugar High was just the weakest.
Sugar High is the weakest.
And the clumsiest, but it wasn't a bad performance.
No.
It was still like enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say there was no bad performer in Chains, because I don't think so either.
Oh, I don't think there's a bad performer in Chains.
There were maybe 2, maybe 3 people that like stood out and like caught your attention.
I disagree with who the bottom ended up being.
Yeah.
I still don't get
the Leo.
No, I don't get the Ganu.
The Ganu.
I feel like Leo, objectively, you can be like, his vocals are incredible. Like, just period alone, that is his like
he does have stage
suit.
presence. There is still something that's like not fully connecting in a way that I think like Sangwon and Jiahao are able to like fully go through.
Yeah. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
With Ganu, I don't.
With Ganu,
there's no
it's stable,
singular.
It's all correct. Technically correct.
Yes. Everything is like, competently done.
Yes. But like, what is it that's kind of drawing through? And I do feel bad when we get.
That's how good this group is.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's your weakest performance.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I think like, between like Ganu and Anshin, probably. I also felt like I didn't like their outfits the most. They felt like so.
Why? Yeah, the half.
They had the half suits. They just felt really clunky. I think Anshin just needs another. I don't know. He needs another round of.
I think genuinely what Anshin probably really needs is to be a killing part, so he has the opportunity to like come all the way through.
Yeah, I think that's it. He needs another round to be able to like fully come through, and like what you're doing is already great. Just really focus on that.
I think unfortunately, like he is like getting nervous around Sangwon
and Jiahao. I know.
Which is a bummer because I do think he has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
I just feel like he is now starting to get in his own way, and it's just like
it's so
he has it. He really does have it. So
it's just
like
so sad seeing it every performance.
I
just
know.
kind of the star
just right. It's like
loses its luster little by little.
He's like if he needs to give 100, it's like he's at 95%, and I'm like that 5% would just like activate. Yeah.
I thought Sangwon obviously was my favorite. I would be annoyed watching this recap and be like, oh, they're gonna talk about Sangwon again.
I know.
But he really is the most three-dimensional performer in the entire. I know there are a lot of people that it doesn't work for, because there are a lot of people that are like, it doesn't work for me.
I think Lee Jung is good. I think Jiahao is great. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's probably my second favorite in this song. He has like a great part to do too. But okay, so overall for each of them, the top 4 performers of the whole round were Junmin for Lucky Macho, Hanum for Sugar High, Kangmin for Main Dish, and Sangwon for Chains. And the bottom 4 performances for each one: Junil for Lucky Macho, Yoonsaw for Sugar High, Junsaw for Bad Day to Be a Saw, Junsaw for Main Dish,
That's
and
crazy.
Leo for Chains.
I don't think Junsaw was the worst. I think he just maybe disappeared in it.
Yeah, I don't know who necessarily I would give worse to in Main Dish. I
know.
felt like they were all so
even.
With Kangmin, I think.
Just
being
a
right
little
at-
bit more, yeah. That's the thing. Hongyu was not the worst.
No, not at all. Not at all. Do you disagree? I disagree with, more than anything, I disagree with Yoonsaw being the bottom.
I wonder if the audience did have a little bit of like fatigue, which was his problem that he was going into. He's like, I'm doing another cute song, which I think about now. I'm like, I don't think you did, but he did. He had the Twas song, and then the XXL, and then this.
Yeah.
And I think XXL was his best performance out of all of them.
100%. 100%.
Because he felt comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah. And here it was a little bit like the Twas song, where it's like, I'm pretending to fit into this role.
Yeah. I think it's charming how it's a little awkward for him.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's part of the charm.
Yeah.
But everyone has their own kind of metric on that. I also disagree. I don't think Leo was the worst. I just said that.
No, I
don't think so. I would not have put Hanum at first. Vocally, yes.
Yeah.
I do think Hanum's vocals are great.
Yeah.
But I would not have put Hanum for first place for that group. That being said,
Who wins?
so the order of performances from first to fourth is Chains with like 1,100 points. Then we drop down to 600 points with Lucky Macho. Then Sugar High has 500 and Main Dish is 400.
I would agree. Lucky Macho would have been my second. I think Sugar High would have been my last.
Sugar High would have been my last, yeah, for sure. For sure. So now we move on to next week.
Top
which is
16?
Gonna be top 16. We're getting rid of 8 people. They said there was like something's going to happen.
They were like, and a special announcement.
So we'll see
Sure.
what that is.
Is there anyone you're changing in your lineup?
I am.
You are. Wow. Okay. I'll start first because I don't think I will change anyone in my lineup.
Okay.
I feel pretty confident in this lineup. I think all of them will make it to top 16.
Okay.
And if you got spoiled, don't tell me. Okay. I think my one pick after this will be. I think it's Jiahao. I think it's Zhang Jiahao.
Wow!
This is my favorite part about a survival show, when I just naturally watch it and someone rises up to completely
cream of the
capture,
crop.
to completely like capture my attention, and Jiahao has fully done it.
Yeah. The cream rises to the top.
It is. I mean, I will go back and forth and give Kaiwen some of those votes as well. Okay, because I love both of them.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Who are you switching?
I'm taking out Hanum.
Sorry, Diva. Oh, Diva. Diva down.
I know. And I am replacing...
Are you...
I wrote down
Wait.
somebody, but I think in talking about the episode, I think I decided someone
Are you
else.
going to replace it with another vocalist?
Mm-mm. Replace him with the dancer.
Wait, let me think. Is it Yumeki?
It's not Yumeki.
Okay,
no.
I was like, damn.
No, it's
Chingy?
not
It's Chingy.
It's Chingy.
I knew it!
It's Chingy.
Chingy was so happy with what he did with Main Dish.
Chingy this episode was like, I really want to be in Lucky Matcha to be with Yumeki. Didn't get the chance to, but that would have been very... I yearn for that alternate universe that I live in where that
Yes,
happened so we could get that narrative. That didn't happen. Then he goes and gets kicked out of Sugar High and takes it like a chin on the... like a
Yes.
chin
In
on the
his-
shoulder. Like a... I don't know. You know, where they're like, yeah, you did it. He takes it really well. Obviously, he's like upset, but he doesn't like...
Bummed,
There's no
yeah.
histrionics. There's no
Yeah.
hysterics, as I'm wanted to do on this channel. He's very like, for being as young as he is, he handles it really well with a lot of grace. And then I really like when he comes into the room and they're so excited that
Yes.
he's part of the team.
Yeah, totally.
And I think in the performance, I think he does really well.
He does.
I think he's like a natural little star.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And it was so funny watching that episode and being like, oh my God, he's with so many Chinese trainees now. He's going to be able to like speak Mandarin.
And he still refuses
he
to.
refuses to speak Mandarin.
He's like,
It's
no,
so
I'm
funny.
speaking Korean.
So funny. Listen, he learned it. He's
Yeah.
like, I got to put it to work, honey.
I got when these
So-
cameras are on, 있어요, okay?
So, so yeah, I'm doing...
And
I'm
your
doing
one
Chingy.
pick going in? Who
My
do you
one
think?
pick? Oh my God. Okay, wait, let me look at my 8 again.
It used to be Ujin.
It worked.
It worked.
The early
Junmin?
bird. The early bird getting the worm.
Junmin is your...
The pleasure to have in class.
As a fellow pleasure
As
to
a fellow pleasure
to have in class. Hello.
I have to respect my peer.
Yes.
My colleague.
Wow. Okay. So in this house, we vote for Junmin and Jiahao / Kaiwen.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. Well, you can join us for the last 2 episodes of Boys Planet Season 2. You can join the Idol fan or the Combo Beret tiers over at patreon.com/boysloveboyslove, or you can buy the collection, Boys to Planet, and you can join the last 2 episodes of Boys to Planet with us. We'll see you next week. Divas,
elimination.
For the elimination,
The
we
third
get to the final
elimination.
16.
We don't even know who's the Planet Master. Do you know?
Yeah.
Who is it? Oh no.
It's your rival. He's back.
My rival?
Yes.
Han Harry June?
No.
Oh.
Not your twin.
Oh, sorry.
Your
my
long-time
rival?
survival show rival.
Who's my...
Who has already ruined someone's life
Beko?
here. Yes. Beko dyes his hair black again and hosts the next elimination.
Great.
Listen, Beko, you're not our favorite judge, but boy,
Boy, that body.
you.
The body is tea. The body is tea. I have to give it to you.
King.